Kia ora fam. I'm just by the water, but I wanted to go live. I don't have my cards with me, but I used this tarot app on my phone to pull a couple cards for us. And the cards we got were Judgment, reversed, Queen of Swords, so Gemini. This could be for Geminis. And what's Judgment? I don't know, Libra maybe? And Five of Cups reversed. So for me, I feel like collectively those messages, I feel like Source is reminding us of our discernment and our wisdom that we have inherently, and that there's so much wisdom that we can acquire upon reflection. So maybe some of us haven't spent enough time reflecting on what we need to reflect on in our lives, or we could even be reflecting on judgment and harsh criticism, like negative judgment and perceptions that we've received from others, or maybe that we have projected onto others. And I'm seeing that Source wants us, our ancestors want us to connect to our higher discernment and wisdom, and to also use our voice if we are witnessing negative judgment or critique that is not in harmony with what we value or know that is the truth, because Queen of Swords is a lot about truth, then we should call it out. Queen of Swords is very much like straight up. Queen of Swords will tell you what it is, like it is, how it is, without sugarcoating. And I feel like Source is encouraging us to call out a lack of judgment, or call out a lack of justice, and speak up for ourselves and for others in community, in the collective, in the world as well. And also, for ourselves, like if we feel like something isn't fair, or we feel like we're being perceived in a certain way or critiqued negatively that is not positive, we're encouraged to speak and use our voice, and stand in our truth. Gemini is so much about communication, and I feel like Source wants to remind us that there's a lot of wisdom in our voice and that we need to use our voice wisely. Mike, I can see that you're not using your voice very wisely, so maybe this message is for you. The things that we speak are supposed to be positive and truthful. And the future card was Five of Cups reversed. And so I'm seeing that us being able to speak our truth and say what it is, and discern and use our wisdom, and even like maybe our bluntness, is actually going to help us transmute, it's going to help us transmute like emotional burdens. Some of us might experience rejection because of the things that we communicate or what we share, what we say. But I'm saying that that's okay. Like, it's okay if people don't understand us. It's okay if people don't understand our truth as well, and want to judge us for it. I think the main thing that Source and Ancestors want to encourage us to do is just continue to speak anyway. I hope you can hear me. It's a little windy. We're kind of in the middle of the storm, but it's a little bit, it's eased up a little bit, but I feel like it's about to come through again. This is a quick little message, but I really encourage you all to speak your truth and communicate with those that you need to, what you need to communicate, and not to be afraid of saying what it is you need to say, to those that maybe are judging. And even if you get rejected in the future emotionally, say someone's like, I don't want to be friends with you anymore, or you have a breakup, or that's okay, as long as you're speaking your truth and you're standing in your truth, you know. I'm also seeing for future, like some of you will, or some of us will be getting over a loss that we have experienced, because we will begin to understand why that was not meant for us. Judgment can speak about, like, Judgment card in tarot, can speak about aligning yourself with your truth and a reflection and knowledge. And I feel like Source wants us to disconnect ourselves from those places, spaces, people, environments that do not reflect this truth back to us. And even if we have to be alone in that space of knowing our truth and speaking our wisdom, it's okay. Like, I'm seeing that we will get over it. Like, you know, there are so many people in this world for us to connect with, and so if one thing doesn't work out, another thing will. And I'm seeing that Source is creating space for us to open up and actually connect with what our higher intuition and wisdom that we get from, that comes from within, the things that we know, the things that we value. Source is helping us align with those things by moving other things out of our life naturally. So it's important for us to embrace that journey and embrace what our truth is and embrace our voice. So I guess with this message, again, pretty short, but I really encourage you all to speak your truth this week. Practice doing that in all and every situation. Do it with wisdom. Queen of Swords, yes, she can be blunt, she can be harsh, but she is not spiteful in her harmonious energy. She is not spiteful. She's not just trying to, like, I don't know, fuck someone else up, you know, or just hurt someone else. It's more so just to be clear on what your boundaries are, what you don't accept, so you can, like, also protect yourself from experiencing certain, I'm hearing, like, heartbreak or in the future, or I'm also seeing, like, if things aren't working out for us in a certain area, it's because Source is saving us from future, like, rejection or heartache or loss that is unnecessary for us to experience. I thought I'll show you all the sea before I end this. If I can, try and switch my camera. Flip camera, there we go. If you can get to the sea, go hard.